PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30, 40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Well played. This putt was about 16 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their seconds.
That was wonderfully done. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in third place.
Here's Lexi Thompson. That impressed me and her. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
This one's tracking. That's making a big statement here today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That should find the surface. Terrific approach, and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in 2nd place. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. It was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, get in. So close to the eagle. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. And down it goes. Now 4 shots up after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Putting for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This has eyes for the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Time now for the 4th shot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. That is absolutely brilliant.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Ooh, that almost went down. Straight out of the top drawer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Looking great now.
Okay, time to return to the action. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
And down it goes. And that will move him to 6 under par. He sits in first position. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
That's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third. Lovely effort, that. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. So, still currently in the lead after that hole. but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Time to face a par 4. Not bad. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Well struck. "14 feet to the cup. Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now -7 for the round. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the 5-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Wow. Yeah, golf clap. Really good. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
16th, the last of the par golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that was so close to going in. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Nice line. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
4 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Beautiful shot. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Not her best shot, that's for sure. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, they're going to walk.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And I've got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.